Hey y'all, so today we're making sour cream and garlic smashed potatoes. You need garlic salt, black pepper, regular salt, and you also need olive oil. We're using minced garlic, sour cream, full fat, and also red potatoes or new potatoes. Alright, so what you want to do is start off by putting your oil into a pan, because we're going to go ahead and heat our garlic a little bit. You can skip this step if you want to. I just like to heat the garlic up, make it a little bit fragrant before pouring it over the potatoes. So you get your oil hot, put your garlic right into the pan, stir it around. Make sure that you adjust the heat so it doesn't burn. Leave it for less than a minute. Once it starts to swell, about like this, you can go ahead and turn the heat off and remove your pan from the stove because you don't want this to cook any further. Okay, so after you've done that, you can go ahead and pour the mixture directly over your potatoes. Just like that, make sure you get all the garlic on those potatoes. Okay, and then what you want to do is go ahead and get ready to season your potatoes as well. You want some seasoning on these potatoes because they won't taste like anything when they come out of the oven if they don't have a little bit of help. So we're going to put some garlic salt on them. And then we're just going to move everything around. Make sure you get the oil over the potatoes. They don't have to just be completely saturated, but just move them around and get them coated in the garlic, in the oil. And once you've done that, then we're going to go ahead and cover them with foil. We're going to bake the potatoes in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. You want to make sure that you give these potatoes plenty of time to cook because they're a little firm, so they take time to get soft, and you don't want to bake them until they're super mushy just enough, and I'll show you what I mean after this step. Alright, so you cover them with foil, place them in the oven. So here our potatoes are done. We're going to do the fork test. They're a little bit resistant, but they're soft enough, so we're going to go ahead and start smashing them. Just using the back of a glass. You don't need anything fancy. Just smash them. Don't make them just, super mushy. Just smash them really well. Be gentle. Go ahead and move them to your baking dish and go ahead and complete the process with the remainder of the potatoes. So I'll show you all one more time. Don't worry about the browning of the garlic in your pan. It's good. Once you pour your remaining oil over your potatoes, they won't have like a burnt taste or anything. I've made this plenty of times. I use garlic all the time, so I definitely know. Alright, so just like that with that one. So I transferred everything to a separate dish. Alright, so pour that olive oil with that nice garlicky flavor all over your potatoes. Okay, so we're going to start with adding some garlic salt, and then we're going to also add black pepper. Alright, and then we're going to start giving these a little bit of stir, just to kind of get the oil and the seasonings mixed up together. And I sped the video up a little bit right here. I'm not actually moving that fast, just sped it up for you all. But just, kind of be gentle, just move it around just like so, just to kind of break up that skin a little bit before you add your next ingredients. Okay, so we're going to add our sour cream in here. Alright, so add that and you just do the same thing. And you want to just keep mixing. So this was about a half a cup of sour cream. I ended up adding more in the end. Just gauge it by however many potatoes that you use. But a regular size, I believe it's like a 12 ounce, is plenty of sour cream for this amount of potatoes. Alright, so just keep mixing just like that. And now we're going to get ready to go ahead and add our regular salt. You also just want to make sure that you have a good balance of your other flavors at this point. I made this plenty of times. Like I said, I added garlic salt. Garlic salt did not do the touch. It's something that about regular salt that gives it that extra balance of freshness. Like I said, adding more sour cream, but the salt gives it that extra balance of freshness that just really went ahead and complemented the other ingredients that were added to this recipe. So just add a little bit of regular salt, and then of course go ahead and incorporate the sour cream that you added if you needed to. Give it a mix, and then after that you can just spread it on top, or you can just kind of leave it a little bit chunky, and then you can add chop up some green onion and add it on top. This time I just went ahead and added some parsley. That's what was in the cabinet, just to make, give a little pop of color. And that's it, y'all. We hope you love this recipe. Please like it, share it, subscribe to our channel, and we'll catch you next time.